Alright, so finally back to this game. Finally back to good old Valhalla. Okay. Yeah. All that crap. Oh, whoops. Shit, I think this is the wrong file. My bad. Okay, so let's do this. This one. Alright. Let's see. Everything you want, GTL. Okay, so last time. So yeah, welcome back to Valhalla and all that crap. And let's go to work right now. Back to this game. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Okay, perfect. That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was about to ask you where it came from. The White Knight came in yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't play evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. Strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the tracker. Gah! Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Dana is the best fucking character ever. So let's see. I'm trying to remember, I think. Okay, let's see. So that one and one more song. Nest digital drive. There we go. Let's see. Go with that one. Time to make strength and change some lives. Hey, Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he said. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Usual. Gee, I wonder what that he means. And if you don't know, the usual is a big beer. Ah, shit. There we go. Big means double the ingredients, by the way. Okay. Mix that up. And there we go. Here you go. Yes! Yes, that's what I call service. That's good here. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns our article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but what the hell with that? I'm not gonna do Donovan's voice. Thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did you come about that? How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at this concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of an interview I had with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the Department of Lilim's sex appeal, I tell ya. She was a Lilim then? Yes, one of them new fancy King Class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell's a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I had never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly did defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Donovan, shit. Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicon business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investigators when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws that they were trying to pass would backfire? They're awfully trying to degrade people with augmentations. Yeah, augmentations, indeed. No matter how many, they have different capabilities you put in between, still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is a PR century. If you're going to do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there's a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the planners reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. General fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything's mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some piece of face pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like that can learn Chinese, if someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I guess a scholarship student might have had a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canada what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there's a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, a lot of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you're only going to Hong Kong, or might learn Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong, managed to seal a deal. I had no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship could serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. What's a Mars blast? Let's change the pace. All right, Mars blast. Bronson's. Mixed. So. One of these is enough to leave your face. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I was wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they want unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that, but then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? Well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy if you're the apple of their eyes. And that's true, of course. That's why clickbait is around, because people buy into that shit. But make one fucking mistake and it's all over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify we were talking about the animals in an article called about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest, and I thought they were right about them. We were right about them. God, I hope that at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yep, and that's how people are like nowadays. Yeah, it's fine when someone else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. Alright, goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most natural way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, well, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Yeah, look at the time! I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happened, I needed to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol will help him too. Alright, so bitter drinks. Sunshine Cloud. 2 Bronson and Stride. Gut Punch. Pile Driver. Suplex. Grizzly Temple. Let's give him a Grizzly Temple. There we go. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folk with big blunt objects, yeah. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born and raised in Southern California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view in the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger happy against defamation. I had a dozen guys at Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching that banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bags of batteries audience somewhere there, though. Well, I'm out. Thank you, please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type white helmet knight is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What, did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, what was her number? Oh! Here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging device. Iris? I heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even though there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm gonna go out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello Dorothy, or whoever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic Jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano cam module. Nano camo? Have you heard of Nanocamo? Nanocamo. They're a military technology company recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. You move, you'd be an eerily surrounding colored blob. And we let them see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? No. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman. Simple enough. The only drink that was called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. Oh dear. There we go. Perfect. One piano woman. Thanks! I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the tickets for Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice at giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. Shit. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that for me. Oh, jeez. Cat that does. You pay him to finish that sentence. I'll make sure you'll truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened then. When. And you know, people lie. Did your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. She seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about it. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, how about your boss? Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff that you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a a bit early for those steroids. A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but I usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different, and I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him that I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play a part of his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. One blue moonblast coming right up. No relation to the Hadron Cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. The song reminds me of Outrun. I think I've said that in a previous stream, but whatever. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single. I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of fact, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Do you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrades alter its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know. How so? When people hire me, half the time, it's because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Jill. Holy shit, it's Adam Jensen. I love the hell out of Deus Ex Human Revolution, Mr. Jensen. Can I get your autograph or whatever? Sucks balls of not making another Deus Ex game for a while, though. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? No, not really. What happened less than Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules, I'll make sure every time you sit, you hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the one other day, and today I'm in a good mood. That's supposed to be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. One big sunshine cloud and one gut punch. Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make sure both serving. Make both before serving. Okay. Sunshine cloud, and it's a big one. So let's put some booze. Let's booze it up. On the rocks and blended. Okay, and a gut punch. Let's booze this one up too. Alright, there we go. Here and here. Thank you.
Aldor, thank you, Dorothy.
Don't mention it.
And thank you, Jill.
It's my job.
Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I could give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. How about that?
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC 72 lines leave for tracking nanomachines to the other person after, well...
After they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose?
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nerves on the wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie.
Thank you, please come again.
That girl's something else, huh?
She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that it becomes a problem from time to time.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem.
I apologize if I'm taking time for your break.
Nah, don't worry. Sorry you have to deal with me, though.
You're no problem, Jill. You're no problem, Jill.
Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, what do you want? You want something else?
Can you make me a Mars blast?
That I can. Mars blast. Mars. Better not give him any other kind of blast drink by accident. And that could be a hint to something. Which I'll probably do in my next playthrough of this game. Yeah, this game has multiple endings. There's like different outcomes. This game's also related to 2064 ROM, which I should probably get around playing someday. Alright, there we go. Here.
Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war.
Have you been to war?
Life's a war we fight every day, Jill.
So you haven't been to a war?
Not to an official one, though, at least. Not to an official one, at least.
There's something I've been wondering for a while.
What could that be?
First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to be any bearing on your personality.
Thanks a lot.
What I often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like?
Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise a suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks.
My boss?
I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire.
Haywire? You?
Don't mind that.
Hard not to mind if you just said, You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you?
I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though.
Damn. Still don't know then.
Have you tried asking her?
She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself.
They're believable because she's her.
I can't really do an Adam Jensen voice that well. I'm not anywhere as talented as Elias Tefestes or how you pronounce his last name. I'm nowhere as good as that guy. Maybe I'll see her in action someday.
You should. It's quite the show.
Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie.
Thank you, Jill.
Boss, break. Alright. Alright, so that's... Yeah, been a while since I played this game. Too busy with like Breathfire 2 and stuff. I'm just gonna have some snacks here for a while. Alright, back to Valhalla. Back to Valhalla. Get to safe plane. Mario becomes a T-Rex. Boss should clean the chicken buckets. Boss should clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Mario, honestly. Just got here. Alright, let's do this. You can take a couple of minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Oh, shit. Whoops. Damn, how'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure... You know what, let's kind of like redo the dialogue here. Sorry about... Shit, I fucked up there. My apologies. Alright. Good thing we can save after breaks. Boss should clean out the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Alright, so... Alright, let's just... Let's go with those songs. You can take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta, kinda, yeah. Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's a bit too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Something like tea, or something not so bitter. Maybe girly and bitter. Oh yeah, in JC Elton they sell tea, so, but Mulan tea, but we don't have any of that, so. Yeah, girly, it's gotta be a sunshine cloud. Sunshine cloud. I said clown. Cloud. Should we get Kira should we get our mysterious? Should we get her boozed up? I may as well just like booze up the shit out of everything. The song sort of reminds me of Transformers the movie. The animated one, i.e. the one that was actually good. Try this. Yep, this will do just fine, thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you here? Brought you here by mist? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Mickey. So, should I call you Miss Mickey or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Mickey. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira, you say Mickey, okay? Okay. Kira, Mickey. No. Put more spirit into it. Kira, Mickey. Almost there. Kira, Mickey. Kira, Mickey. Kira, Mickey. Kira, Mickey. That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira, Mickey. Kira, Mickey. Kira, Mickey. And don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing here all the way? What are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer's always obnoxious while that's going on, so I decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and I decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. Let's see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people. It's sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal. That's nice. Over 100,000 is not money? Then what exactly is? Hold on, then based on your little demonstration from before, should I call you Miss Mickey, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I mean soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Something soft, somewhere Wonder if she means alcohol-free or something. Let's just give her a sugar rush. A big sugar rush. What about this? Isn't what I had in mind for soft, but it'll work just fine, thanks. Soft is a bit vague though. Hey, is that glass important? Is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss, I wonder if Gil would like it though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star, from Kira Mickey. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. That's a pretty autograph. Thanks! No, thank you. So, tell me more about this concert of yours. Well, we're promoting my new single. It's called Shine Spark. This is pretty fitting because there's 2 new Metroid games coming out. Are you all excited? Metroid's not dead. To be honest, I'm hoping they're both good games. Like, I'm really hoping the Metroid 2 remake looks really good, and I'm really hoping it's damn good, lives up to it. Metroid Prime 4 is like, we don't even know much. It's just, oh yeah, we're making a Metroid Prime 4. That's basically it. I really hope it's good, though. I love Metroid Prime. I say that, but people still look forward to my old single, Your Love is a Drug. I'm worried that it might become a one-note star, you know. Anyway, the tour is called Shining Star. We've been traveling the whole continent. We sold out of tickets fast, so we decided to give an encore concert after all others are done. Ah, nice. But I'm not going to bore you with details you'll find in tomorrow's newspapers anyway. I got this awesome dress that looks all cat-like. My hairdresser, Agnes, came up with a hairstyle that makes me look like I have cat ears and all. What do cats have to do with stars? Nothing! I just like cats! My producer suggested a bunny, though. I see. Cats. Just gotta love cats. You know, if I hadn't ended up on stage singing, I'd probably be the one playing the pyrotechnics. When you enter the stage and sparks start flying, that's magical, you know. You never burned yourself with those fireworks? I heard ugly stories from other musicians. No, not yet. I singed my hair once, but I just went for something short for a bit. People seem to love it. I should go back to it some time. How do women get longer hair? Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come out just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know. Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out that you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, let me tell you. Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tastes like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? Anything bitter? I need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can get for you. She wants something bitter, maybe to sober up a bit. Let's not booze it up. Let's go with a gut punch. A big gut punch. Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something. So, really nice. Thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but I can see that I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music?
I'll let you know that before becoming Kira Mickey, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-time in bars and with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol? Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? About the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but you can make it feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? Not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, that's a bummer. I give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at my moment. I give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for the help. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have any tickets anyway. I don't have any tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during the wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How'd you find that out? Do you like wrestling? The client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything in your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Grab a snack on the way home, it's on me. Danielle's best girl. Shiny-fingered, humming your love is a drug. Finding someone will prevent her from being distracted. Did that really show up, or did she like Ghost? Hey. Alright, let's go buy that song. Where is it? Your love is a drug. Here we go. Idle Hell. A magazine with all things idle. Has a download code for Your Love is a Drug. Alright, let's see. Should we get the PCX? It's vintage gaming. Experience all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. Let's get it, because there's like a mini game. Let's see. Where's the sorter cartridges? Okay, perfect. Let's get this song too. Beat the Staff. It's a good song. Okay, that's... yeah. JC Elton's. Okay, let's go read some stuff. Danger. Or pretty much a Reddit. Mickey concert. And non-hate's fun. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how such a meetup would end up. $27X. I'm alright the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. Probably gonna have more shit posted in the next one. How was your first kiss? I tripped into a guy. It hurt like hell.
Alice Rabbit for that too. Spooky. Or a nice joke. Why do we hate Alice now? Good. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. Alright, let's browse the augmented eye. Neo San Francisco rocked by an earthquake. Millions saved. What we couldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyway. Quincy, one more civil death and we'll ban protests. Let's ignore that civilian deaths are not by the rioters. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother reading this. I don't know. It just runs my mouth a bit. Rabbit group. I really should ask Alma what her take on Alice Rabbit is. Maybe she is Alice Rabbit. Just saying. Okay, let's go browse Kira Mickey's blog. So that's what she meant by it's tea-like drink. Tea cocktail, tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, you name it, any tasting natural combination will be all over it. Home concert. By bodyguards, does she mean the fan club or? Thanks, GC. Huh, so she'll actually come again? That's nice. Okay, let's save. There we go. Mall Warrior Julian. Okay, yeah. We get a mini game, guys. I just want to check something. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. I don't have to tap it. It's pretty cool. I was like, shmup mini game. Okay, you gotta watch out. I only have 3 hits. I'm gonna see if I can beat this mini game. I love shmumps. How can anyone not love shmump? Oh crap! Took a hit. Shmumps are like one of the best genres ever. That reminds me, I really should redo my Thunder Force 4 livestream. I was hellbent on beating that game. I don't know, maybe I have to treat it like Hardcore Friday. How Joel does that, how he just tries to beat the game. I sure love mentioning Vine Sauce a lot, I don't know why. Shit, took a hit. Ah, damn. One more try. I don't know. I think it's just like you gotta find a safe spot. It's like this is easy the first time, but it starts to overwhelm you with so many. It starts to become bullet hell. Damn, got hit. Felt like you just can't get hit early. God damn it. This is yeah, this is just becoming bullet hell. So you have to destroy these things as fast as possible, because they always have these spread shots. This music really does remind me of Transformers the movie. And Blade Runner. Damn! I could have dodged that. Okay, back to Valhalla. Back to the actual game itself. Alright, let's see. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming it for an hour. Let's do a couple more days for this. Alright. Good evening. Oh, hey there. I was expecting the bar to be different before our opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tiring thing. And we get a good old titty hacker. Probably one of the best girls in this game.
John Alma's OTP.
Just saying.
Alma? Ah, Leonis. Gillian. Marcelio.
I stumbled across her on my way and I asked her if she wanted to tag along.
Hope you don't mind.
Sure, make yourself at home.
Where's Boss? She didn't put on the helmet again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks.
Just sort of reminds me of Cali Breaks from SWAT Cats. And also Momo from Breath of Fire 3 for some reason. I always kind of imagine her as sounding like, I don't know why, I always kind of imagine her sounding like Cherish from Fire Emblem Awakening. Random character references. Alright, let's see. Let's go with that one. Oh wait, where's the Meet the Staff? This one. This is a good song. Let's put that in there. Like legit one of my favorite songs in this game. Did I ever tell you the soundtrack in this game is fucking amazing? Like, man, there's so many good songs. Love is a drug. Let's put that one in there too. Let's go with these ones. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
What was that?
Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It's kind of stuck.
Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs and someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature to Jill. I'll assume it's either my autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. My finger points, by the way. That Kira Mickey girl came in yesterday before a concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems like you had a better day than mine yesterday. Had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we know each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster for something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You can pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Oh god, I love Alice Facer. Some seen sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell do you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alan wants a bad touch. And I love how like Jill just freaking loses it when people ask for a bad touch. We're nothing but mammals after all. I wonder what happened to Bloodhound Gang. Those guys were funny. They were good. Like, any musician that's comedic is just awesome that way. Weird Al Yankovic, Frank Zappa. Like, how can anyone not love Frank Zappa? Frank Zappa's a genius. Or Devin Townsend. Like, Devin Townsend's awesome, I have to say. If anyone hasn't learned, listen to Devin Townsend, please do yourself a favor and listen to him. Just listen to, like, Z2. He's fucking amazing. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the ones who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name? Yeah. So who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. Oh god. Oh goddamn, Jill. Just want that puss. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs? Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head? Dozing off knowing that they're there, watching you, protecting you? Jill? Anything that can make you just shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan told me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, you know. Huh, ventriloquism. Weird. A weird drink? Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see.
Zen Star? Let's go with that one. Also, I gotta say, Alma kind of reminds me of Nina from Breath of Fire 2 in a way. So a reason why she's one of the best girls in this game.
Here. Yeah, this fits the bill.
It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they left it the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise.
Oh.
You know, your orders are weird today.
They are?
Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brantini and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar.
Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know?
Something tells me something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine.
Maybe.
Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the sound of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech I've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is just a logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing and tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what is essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddled overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh. That. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's all no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, no, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not like I don't want to hang out. I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm going to need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Big Brantini. Simple enough. Okay, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of Vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering, yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for... Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple kids relating letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time providing my work because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons. But the few times I've shown myself... there are even riskier, dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacky business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow. Hello, sugar. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my papa used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain myself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flyered in the field at my summer house. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Usual, he says. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days and he already has the usual drink. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I get what I want. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of some outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Ah. Oh yeah. That big-titted little one was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of their visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for it to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey kid, do you think Lilum have nipples? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could have been modded, you know. So yesterday, while interviewing that singer Lilum chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity's killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits of the Lilum look good? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. Ahem. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interested in peace and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I heard about that somewhere. One of them. They sent a message to some outlet saying they have proof of their claims. That they're going to release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay, he wants a Bleeding Jane. That's a change of pace. Yeah, this song is good. Beat the Staff's like one of my favorite songs in this game. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror, you look like a fool. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So, I heard this is Dana Zane's bar, is that true? Shoot. Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after the incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running to her Bears. More so after the incident with the Bears. Where is she? Shut up. 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. For his 10 enraged grizzly bears, she beat them all without killing them. I heard she set him free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, think of her winning me my second yacht. I knew better, but honor was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Yeah, break time. So how long have I been streaming this? Save this up. Man, I'm gonna have to wet my whistle after this. So let's see who is gonna be the I wonder who the next patrons are gonna be here. Oops. Let's go with these songs.
Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. Eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said it would be safe for a few months while the paperwork's filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. Huh. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Immediate closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Oh shit. No, we need better music for this part. Sorry about that. Let's keep the Kira Mickey song going. Yeah. Oh my god. I was kind of waiting for this character to show up. Okay. God. Alright. Let's go with this. Oh, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that would be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to make sure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. Huh. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I am still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Immediate closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cat waifu. I think I remember. She kind of reminds me of Severa. I don't know why. Valhalla bar. It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh God, what is Say planning now? Excuse me. I want a Drake whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure.
What was the drink whose name was changed after people caused a stink? And I know what it is. It's a piano woman. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know, say, miss? I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left us here last time. Oh, God. So she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Say's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind into it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or we're meeting here today? I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Mickey's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How'd you get it? She stopped here yesterday, just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did? Okay, probably best girl, I'd say. I don't know why. God damn it. It's kind of sad. It's just fondle over wife or some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this Starlight signature is hers. So your name's Jill, then? Yes. Ain't this nice? So cute. Oh, god damn it. Okay, this is just turning stupid. Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear a song, you feel so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it I was Say. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of his career's dearest friend. Alright. Drinking in honor of a good friend. If you paid attention to like the first day when Jill served the piano man, that's what she means. It was named after a dead friend who was killed by a drunk pianist. Or something like that. Good. This drink does not represent the opinions of Bar Pianist Union or its associates. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? Isn't it about my eye, is it? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. Best girl. I'd say best girl for me. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. It sounds like a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right?
But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in the rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. So luckily there's a building with emergency stairs nearby and climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I like a drink that was... You're at it again. You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out here with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order me something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's just 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers, easy. Should I get boozed up? No, I guess they asked for like... Two fringe weavers. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful of your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when you're using brakes or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. So I said that boss got her head stuck because of the jam button. Speaking of money, you're still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I just had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everybody's on edge. Yeah. You know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If something came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustration. Alright. Seems like my vehicle is here to pick me up. You're coming today? Nah, I'll stay here for a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted it. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby. It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing in an anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Then you say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Zaibatsu. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC.
sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the higher upper ranks. Lately, they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries of politics of any kind. What are you going to do at the bank tomorrow? What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needs to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton that you would never give the wrong message, but it's his attention that counts. Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Oh, damn. The Rock. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing our clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before I started my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies are due. Let's booze them up. Two fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the one, what you see is what you get type. That look in your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invite me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the one with the dogs? No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perspective, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BB069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of a premium, extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how mod your body is under your clothes. The tongue, the joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MRRD 113 of Realta Industries, a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So, Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modification Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sentient creature under a civilian destination that has upgraded any of its person is to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue. Even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh, I want to know though, why go through that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly. This is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah.
Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess. The reason I could tell you it's not your default handle is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cans fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips, assuming that they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. Yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once it's self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind in a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. Too, if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue. Very prehensive, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints. Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then? Let's see, You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happens that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. So, thus your demeanor is that someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her, like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Yeah, this must be hinting something later on. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? Was I making this stuff up on the fly? All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Bye, fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, huh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in it and it just got stuck. It was a French jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S as better. You saw what happened when I switched this S2 piece with the 5Z1. Still, Jill's onto something here. Ahem. Yes, she is. Now, go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think that she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Everything will turn out alright in the end, don't worry. Okay, alright, so yeah, Jill's subscription to the Shining Fingered has been renewed. So yeah, she'll be able to work. Happy not birthday, what the hell. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. Oh yeah, I should check JC Elton, see anything new in stock. No, not really. Let's get the... Should we get the game? Let's get it. Alright, let's go
How long have we been playing this for? Oh, about 2 hours. Okay, so I guess I should probably call it quits soon. Mickey concert for. How's your first kiss? Okay, Alice Rabbit 3. Scared? A bit. It's officially happening. What do you think? Probably not. Alright, anything new for the augmented eye? Wouldn't believe this shocking. Sure, Mickey. It's a local page, for fuck's sake. Content blocked. Alice Rabbit might be a Kira Mickey fan. They're messing with forces they can't grasp, or it's a ruse. And who isn't? Shit, Miss Smith. Crime rate up 5% this month. It could be worse. God forbid things get under control here. Anything new for Kira Mickey blog? Nah. Let's just save and quit. I think this is enough for Valhalla tonight. But yep, that should be enough for tonight. So thanks for tuning in. And yeah, see you next time for more Valhalla. And kind of glad I got back to this game. Still a damn good game, I tell you. Alright. Good night and all that.